Hi guys, Daniel here. Welcome to this Zelda Skyward Sword video where we're gonna fight Ghirahim for the first time in the Skyview Temple. In the first phase, as the fight begins, Ghirahim slowly walks towards Link. If the sword is not drawn or if there is no action using the sword, Ghirahim will slap Link in his face. This can be blocked with a shield bash, but it's better to have the sword drawn and throw some action. Also, in the first phase, Ghirahim tries to catch Link's sword. You will see his hand is aiming to where the sword is pointed. If we don't wiggle the controllers, Ghirahim will take the sword and use it against Link. To get it back, Link can either block when Ghirahim attacks with it, or wait until he throws the sword at Link. Just walk over the sword as it lays on the ground. Be aware that Ghirahim might pick up the sword again as well. Another thing to know is that a Skyward Strike will not work, as Ghirahim will teleport away from the beam. So, to be successful in the first phase, you want to try to point the sword one direction, so Ghirahim moves his hand that way, then quickly strike from another angle. For the second phase, Ghirahim will get a sword of his own. At this point, Ghirahim will fight more seriously and keep more distance to Link. One of his attacks is to charge towards Link from some distance. This attack can be blocked with a shield. Keep an eye on what side Ghirahim holds his sword when he prepares a dash attack. This will reveal on what side he will run, and you can tell from what side you have to counterattack. If Ghirahim's sword is pointing to the left, he will dash to the left, and you have to counter from left to right. If Ghirahim's sword is pointing to the right, he will dash to the right, and you need to counter from right to left. Ghirahim will also summon some sort of glowing flying knives. Avoid those as they come flying towards Link, or hit them with the sword. You aim in the direction the knives are lined up. The next move we can expect from Ghirahim is a teleport, where he shows up close or even behind Link, holding his sword up in a blocking posture. The trick here is to quickly attack where he is not blocking. Hitting the sword will result in a quick counterattack from Ghirahim. If you don't attack first and stay too close, Ghirahim will attack. I find it as a decent strategy to block this attack and then counter. So with all that, it's time to have a look on a full fight. So, phase 1, we point the sword one way. When we see that Ghirahim's hand is locked to one direction, we strike from the other. A good visual teller is to look at the hand and Ghirahim's head. The head will always look at the direction to Link's sword, while the hand will be locked in position. Simple enough, and it's time for phase 2. Here comes a charge attack, where Ghirahim's sword is pointing to the right, which means he will run to the right and I have to strike from right to left. Another one just the same. Here comes some flying knives aligned horizontally, should be easy to strike with the sword. Dashing to the right, so I'm striking from right to left. Now he teleports, so I look at how Ghirahim is holding his sword and strike from an open angle. This time I choose to block and counter instead of striking first. And there we go. You didn't see this coming, did ya? Thank you guys for watching this Zelda content. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and like the video. It would really help me out a lot and it will make me really happy. You take care now. Much love.